Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Come Spa with me, but with a difference tonight. My name's Andy Rudd, and I've been with Nu Skin for 30 plus years now. I began my Nu Skin journey as a customer. I was searching for products that could help my very sun-damaged skin, and thankfully found Nu Skin products. My friends noticed a huge difference in my skin, and I was happy to share the products. But at that time, I didn't think I could do the business, or didn't think it would turn into a business, and it certainly has. So tonight I'm very excited to be able to share with you our newest device, the Prism IO, and a Life Pack. So they go hand in hand, and you'll see why shortly, I hope. So, and I have got a real one here, so I'll just show you what it looks like. In case you haven't seen it, I'm sure there's a lot of people on here with them now, so I'm sure you've all seen them. But let's go through and work out what it does. So I'll just share my screen. So just let me know if you can see that, Pauline. Oh, I can't even see you. So I've just, everyone's disappeared now. So
No, I can see it. It's all good.
right. Thank you very much. So tonight, we're talking about the Prism IO and Life Pack because it's going from guessing to knowing, and how your daily nutrition supports your antioxidant score. So tonight is about understanding what's actually happening inside your body and why our newly launched Prism IO is such an important and life-changing tool. Most of you care about your health, but very few until now could actually measure whether you are doing what you are doing is working for you. So it does matter. But before I go into the Prism IO and what it does, so it makes sense, we need to understand these two words, antioxidants and carotenoids, because this is the foundation of everything. So what are antioxidants? Most of you possibly know. There's been a lot of hype about it lately. But they are your body's daily defense system. So they help neutralize your oxidative stress. They support a healthy aging and recovery, something I think we're all after. And it's needed every single day because they get shedded every day. So you need them every day. So oxidative stress, it comes from just normal life. So workouts, poor sleep, emotional stress, pollution, sun, a lot of sun damage up here in Queensland and Darwin, processed food, just being busy, blue light from technology, we're all copying it now as we sit in front of our computers, and high BMI. So all those things affect our antioxidant levels. So you don't need to live a bad lifestyle to experience oxidative stress. You just really need to be a human, which I guess we all are. So carotenoids, what are they and where do they fit in? They are a powerful group of antioxidants. They're found in coloured fruit and vegetables. And once consumed, they build up in the skin, and that's important. Because the skin is one of our frontline defence systems, and carotenoids are the shield protecting all other antioxidants. So in other words, if they are high, if your carotenoids are high, then all your antioxidants are high and your cells are protected. And I hadn't realised this, I don't think, till I did this presentation, was that your body does not produce carotenoids. They must come from your foods or your supplements. So that was an interesting point. And another part that most people don't know is that skin carotenoid levels are strongly linked to your overall antioxidant support in the body. And this is why our scientists focus on carotenoids. They're one of the most research validated biomarkers for diet quality and antioxidant status. This is what makes our Prism IO possible. I just love that. Vegetables in the hand. gone too far. So what Prism IO measures and what it doesn't, and this is key because we can't claim that it does these other things. So it measures your skin carotenoids. It isn't a diagnosis and it's not a judgment. It's a snapshot of support. So it doesn't label you as healthy or unhealthy. It simply shows how supported your body is right now. It's your starting point, and it's based on the food you eat, your habits, your lifestyle, and consistency. So it's information, not emotion. So I could go on about the science, about all the science behind Prism, and it has a lot. 20 years of data from the biophotonic scanner, the AI, the validation, how it uses light-based science to non-invasively measure antioxidant status in the skin to provide how well your body is being supported against oxidative stress, which you're probably all glazed over by now. But the truth is the science has already done its job. What really matters now is what that science makes possible for real people. So let me show you what this looks like in the real world. It changes everything. So what can be measured can be improved. So there's no guessing, no hoping, it's real feedback. And when people see their score, behaviour changes, consistency improves, motivation increases, because now your body is talking back. So for me, the biggest impact hasn't been technical at all. It's been behavioural, especially when it comes to my grandchildren. When they were here over Christmas, the oldest 6 and a couple of 3 and then a couple of younger ones, well, the younger ones weren't part of this, but the 6 and the 3-year-olds, they wanted to check their score every single day. They nagged me for it. It's the first thing they said when they saw me in the morning. Where's that purple thing? Then they started demanding more blueberries, carrots, and all the colourful foods, and even wanted to share my collagen new biome drink, which they did. But what amazed me wasn't the number, it was the excitement. They were genuinely thrilled watching their score improve, celebrating 2 full colour changes before they went home. That's when it really hit me. When awareness becomes visual and fun, behaviour changes naturally, even for kids as young as these. So if we can make healthy choices exciting for our grandchildren today, we're not just changing scores, we're building healthy households and shaping habits that can last a lifetime. When the link between choices and outcomes is clear for kids, it becomes impossible for adults to ignore. And hopefully adults too will get the link between their score and what they eat and what they do. That's key. So where LifePak fits in, it's supporting the score because let's be real, it's hard to be consistent with fruit and vegetables. And if you see this visual, this really stops people in their tracks. What it's saying is to get the same broad range of nutrients found in the daily dose of LifePak, you'd need to eat a lot of different foods every single day. You may not be able to read all those things, but that's a lot of Brussels sprouts, and there's a lot of things there that I know I wouldn't eat, and let alone buy. That'd be a few trolleyfuls, I think, and that's daily. So food absolutely matters, but consistency matters too. LifePak isn't about replacing real food, but it's about filling the gaps modern life makes hard to cover daily. So what makes LifePak different from other multivitamins? Not all multivitamins are created equal. I think we all realise this. This comprehensive formula helps support your antioxidant network, not just your daily minimums. So it's different because it's comprehensive and science-backed formulation. It goes beyond basic vitamin mineral formulas. It includes a broad spectrum of antioxidants, phytonutrients and carotenoids that help support your body's entire antioxidant network. So not just filling the gaps in standard micronutrients. It's designed to support overall wellness, immune function, cellular protection, hormone metabolism, and much more. So it isn't just a minimal fill-in like many generic multivitamins are. It's formulated to help raise your antioxidant levels, and it contains phytonutrients that have been shown to raise skin carotenoid scores as measured by the Prism IO, meaning it's targeted for real antioxidant support. It uses specific nutrient forms that are chosen for better bioavailability and uptake in the body. So your system can actually use what it's taking. And there's also a good, better, best structure across the LifePak range. So there's LifePak for under 40, there's LifePak Prime for over 40, and then there's other Prism certified products, Y-Span G3, Collagen, iFormula, and Mindful, that can help support your needs and goals depending on where you need the support. And all of those also come with a guarantee to lift your scores, otherwise you can get your money back. So, who loves a good science experiment? This short demonstration beautifully shows what's happening inside our bodies every single day. Thank you to Pauline, who's on, thanks Pauline, for such a clear visual explanation. As you watch, don't overthink it, just notice what happens.
Hi everyone, I'm Pauline Truman, and I am really happy to show you the little experiment that we do when we're showing people about the LifePak and about the Prism scanner. So you might have had a scan of the Prism and you've got a score. What does it actually mean? And so I want to show you this experiment to make it more, I guess, relatable. And so this is oxidization. So we've got used a little bit of betadine in the water, and it creates an oxidized solution. And so oxidization is a bit like rust in the car. So the more rust you have in the car, the more damage there's done and the quicker it's going to break down. We don't want that to happen in our cells. We want healthy, happy cells that are full of antioxidants and nutrients that keep them healthy long term. So I've got the solution to show you what antioxidants does to an oxidized solution. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I picked a lime off my tree. Smells amazing. It's really juicy and it's fresh. So I'm just going to put this into this one here and just squeeze it in, because we know that citrus has antioxidants, don't we? And so squeeze it in and see what impact it has on the oxidized solution. You know when your mum used to say to you to eat your veggies? She was right. Okay, so we're nearly there. Squeeze out as much as I can. You can see it's changing a bit. Has it changed enough? Well, it's changed quite a bit. I probably need another half a lemon to go in there. But so that's what food does. So in our food, yes, we do have vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. We know that. And so that's why we do suggest that you actually eat a diet full of really fresh, organic if you can, vegetables with bright colors. Don't just stick to potatoes, and some fruit as well, because that will help with your healthy cells. So that is what good fresh food does to your oxidization. It does help. It doesn't quite fix it completely. And so now we have this product called LifePak. LifePak is one of the products that we recommend with the scanner because we know it works. This is made, it's a micronutrient blend, and it's made to absorb. So the ingredients aren't huge amounts of anything in particular, but the synergistic blend helps your body to absorb it. And so we do scan people on this, and we are able to give a money back guarantee because we know that this product will be used by your body, not just peed out the other side. Okay, so I have an open packet here. I am just going to get the little orange one, which is the antioxidants, and I'm going to put a little crumb of it into here. So I'll just gently open the capsule, ups the end, and try not to put too much in, so I'll bring it back here. Oops, lucky I moved it away. Okay, so now I'm just going to put a crumb or two Okay. Oh, that fell. A bit fell in, more than I intended. Okay, so that's still, as you can see, it's still pretty much full. And I'm just going to use the spoon, and you can see this is the one. And look at that. It's completely cleared. So there are definitely antioxidants in the Life Pack that will neutralize the oxidized or the damaged cells, the free radical damage in your cells. So it will keep your cells very healthy. You will feel the difference, and you will, I'm not going to start with testimonies here, but there are so many testimonies of people's health. So now the next thing I just want to show you is not only do we want to have healthy cells, we want protection as well. So we've had our lovely big fruit and vegetables this morning, and now I went out in the car and got caught in a traffic jam. And can this protect me against ongoing stress? And then the kids got home from school and they were really grumpy, and they were arguing with me, and they wouldn't do their homework, and they wouldn't do their chores. No, I am no longer protected. So the stress that we encounter, we need protection in our cells. And so I would be having to eat an awful lot of fresh fruit and vegetables today to manage my stress. That's not going to do it. That's not going to cut it for me. So we've taken our Life Pack in the morning, and I'm now in a traffic jam. I am still protected. And now I'm in, the kids got home from school all grumpy, and I'm still protected. And now I had an argument with the hubby, and I'm still protected. So this is the difference. What would you prefer? To have ongoing protection for your cells, or just to be pushed around by every bit of stress that comes your way and have your body suffer? So that is what this is all about, and that is what we wanted to show you. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, just get back to the person who introduced you to this video. Hi everyone.
Thanks, Pauline. That was very clear. So what we just saw then was a visual representation of oxidative stress, and it was very obvious with the two glasses. So the betadine mixed with the water represents the free radical damage. I probably don't need to go through this because Pauline explained it so well, but the kind of stress that contributes over time to premature aging, inflammation, lower energy, dull skin, and slower recovery. So when the lemon was added, which is vitamin C, you could see some improvement, but not complete neutralisation. And this is important because much of today's fruit is picked unripe and travels long distances, which can significantly reduce nutrient and antioxidant content by the time it reaches our plates. And that goes for vegetables as well. And because we want things all year round, that's why they're picked unripe and then chemically ripened and all those sort of things. So then a small amount from the capsule of the Life Pack was added, and the change was totally remarkable. The solution cleared completely, visibly demonstrating how powerful, targeted, high-quality antioxidants can be. And to take it further, and this is the bit I love, is that we are still protected during the day, all through the day, and it's the other reason why we have the Life Pack twice a day is because after 12 hours, your body expels the antioxidants, and so you need a fresh one to protect you during the night, because even though you're sleeping, there's still stress there. So the solution supported with the Life Pack continued to hold its protection far better. And this leads us into the Prism IO, which is the perfect bridge as it ties it all together. So the video shows visually, but the Prism IO shows measurably. It allows us to see how supported the body actually is based on the food, habits, and consistency rather than guessing or hoping. It doesn't diagnose, it doesn't judge, it simply reflects what the body is working with. So this is for people who value insight over guesswork. Some people want to know and some don't, and that's okay. There's no right or wrong, just different stages of readiness. So if you're curious to see what antioxidants are doing for your own cellular health, Prism IO gives that insight, and Life Pack is one of the ways we can intentionally support improvement over time. So if this sparked your curiosity, the next step is simple. Reach out to the person who thought enough of you to invite you onto this call. They can help you get your antioxidant score and understand what it means for you. From there, you can start making small intentional changes that support your health over time. No pressure, no judgment, just real information to help you begin improving from the inside out. So thank you for listening. I will stop sharing now so I can see you because you all disappeared, and you can stop the recording. Thanks, Pauline.